Hello everyone, welcome to the vlog, and in this video we are going to answer a question which I found in Facebook. Okay, so the question is like this: consider the figure below. Arc CD, this one, measures the quantity of x minus 3 degrees, while arc AB measures the quantity of 3x plus 11 degrees. What is the measure of angle CMD? Okay, so to answer this question, we need the theorem, one of the theorems of secant lines, okay, or seconds in short. So that theorem states that if two seconds intersect in the interior of a circle, then the measure of an angle formed is 1/2 the sum of the measures of the arcs intercepted by the angle and its vertical angle. Okay, so this theorem is filled with technical words such as seconds. We have here intercepted, and also we have here vertical angle. Okay, so to further understand seconds, I have here the definition. So secant is a line that intersects at exactly 2 points. So in this given problem, if you try to extend this one here, and also this one extends farther, then this now becomes a secant line. Okay, so line BD is a secant line, line AC is a secant line. Why? Because it intersects a circle at exactly 2 points. Okay, so this point B and point D, and also point A and point C. And other important note that secant line contains a chord. So originally what we can see is just a chord. So only the line segment inside the circles are what we called chords. Okay, so if we try to erase the extension, then we can see chords. Okay, but still chord is a part of a secant, and they intersect in the interior or inside of a circle. Okay, and it states that the measure of the angle formed, so when they intersect, we have here angle, this angle and this one, and we also have this angle. Okay, and this angle here, this one, color blue, is congruent to this angle because they are vertical angles, and vertical angles are congruent, meaning they have the same measure, while this angle and this angle are also vertical angles, and they are congruent. So when we say vertical angles, if you have two line segment or line intersect, the angle of their intersection forms vertical angle, the opposite, the back-to-back angles, right? So they are back-to-back angles, so they are vertical angles, and vertical angles are congruent. Okay, so now let's go back to the problem, and what we are looking for is the measure of angle CMD, and we have here the given here, it's x minus 3, and here is 3x plus 11, right? And we are looking for this angle, and based on the theorem, it is 1/2 of the sum. So meaning the measure, which is letter M, of angle CMD is equals to 1/2 of the sum of the arcs intercepted. So since this is the angle, intercepted arc is the arc opposite to the angle. So this one, opposite to it is arc CD. So arc CD plus, because it's sum, plus the intercepted arc of its vertical angle. The angle back to it is this one, and its opposite is arc AB. So the measure of arc AB or BA, that's the same arc. Okay, so let's substitute. So that's 1/2 times the measure of arc CD is x minus 3 plus 3x plus 11, right? Then let us combine like terms, or first let us remove the parenthesis, plus 11. Okay, so equals 1/2, then combine like terms, which means with the same variable and the same exponent, since we cannot see exponent here, so let's just focus on the variables and with numbers also. So here we have our x and also 3x. So x here has an invisible 1. So if you only see a variable or a letter, it means that there is a number 1 invisible, okay? Or invisible 1. So 1 plus, because it is plus 1 and this is positive, 1 plus 3, that's 4. And it has variable x. Now let's have another one. So this is negative 3 and positive 11. So they have opposite signs, so you subtract. So 11 minus 3, that is positive 8. So since 11 has greater absolute value than the negative one, so that's why we have positive. So after that is to multiply it with 1/2. So how are we going to multiply fractions? We multiply fractions by numerator to numerator and denominator to denominator. Or simply, since this one has is a whole number, so it means it has a denominator of 1, and our fraction here is 1 over 2 or 1/2. So 1 times the quantity of 4x plus 8, then 2 times 1. So how are we going to do that? Very easy. So 1 times 4x plus 8. Any number or value multiply with 1, the answer is just itself. So meaning, the answer here is 1 times the quantity of 4x plus 8 is 4x over 8. Then 2 times 1, it's 2. So that's it. That's now the fraction form. And we are going to expand so that you will not be confused in reducing. So plus 8 over 2. So this one in expanded form, 4x over 2 plus 8x over 2. So cancel, cancel. Okay? Because it is divisible by 2. So 4 divided by 2, that's 2x. Plus 8 divided by 2, it's 4. So the measure of angle CMD is equals to 2x plus 4, and that is letter B. So that's it. I hope you learned something, and if you want more about this kind of video or about math lessons, then you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and also to my Facebook page, Math Tuto. Okay? So that's all for today. Bye bye. Love, lots.